The Secretary General, Fikile Mbalula, will be leading a report-back meeting with party ward councillors in Johannesburg today. The party held a roll call event last week where its president, Cyril Ramaphosa, urged councillors to play their role in improving services in their respective communities. The meeting is part of the ANC's preparations for the 2026 local government elections. Newzroom Afrika's Zinigo Mhlaba joins us now live. Zinigo, very good morning to you. So we saw the roll call that was held last week from the president of the ANC urging those ward councillors to really take action in their wards and make sure that service delivery is delivered. Do you feel that the morale is now up amongst many of those ward councillors as they now hit the ground running?
Well, good morning, Katlego. Well, it's very difficult to really gauge the morale amongst the councillors who have arrived here. There are those that are happy, some are keeping a straight face, so it's a bit difficult to read, what the mood is. But I can tell you that it seems as if everyone is looking forward to these engagements. We're going to start a bit late because the meeting was scheduled to start at 9 o'clock, but we are seeing now traffic is picking up, councillors are arriving, but also the leadership of the region has arrived, specifically the current Secretary of the Johannesburg region, Sasabona Manganye, who joins me now just to give us context in terms of the importance of this gathering in the context of Johannesburg municipality. The ANC is in charge through coalitions, but also politically, the ANC is yet to go to its conference. Talk to us about how important is this for the ANC in Joburg politically, but also in governance terms.
Yeah. Look, for us, this kind of a gathering is very much important politically from the point of view that the African National Congress in its many conferences have taken resolutions on how we must ensure that we monitor and evaluate the work of our deployees in government. And the National Executive Committee, plan of action, which is for all councillors all over the country. It's a contribution to the work that we have been doing to try to ensure that we hold our deployees accountable. But it's going to strengthen that particular work because it also has an element of an intergovernmental relation and DDM, which will assist us in ensuring that we speed up service delivery from all spheres of the state. And that is what is very key for us. And of course, it will in the main benefit the people of Johannesburg in ensuring that they get their services faster and quicker than before, with all spheres of the state working together.
I mean, Secretary, one would say it's a bit easy for the leaders, whether at a regional level, provincial level, or even at national level, to really point the blame onto the councillors working on the ground. At what point do leaders of the ANC take responsibility and accountability for the failures, especially on the ground when we talk about service delivery? Johannesburg residents are having problems with water. Have you been capacitating them? Have you been giving them leadership? And when are you going to take responsibility at that level as the leadership itself, besides the councillors on the ground?
Look, anyone who blames councillors doesn't understand the role of a councillor. Because you see, councillors, they are a bridge between the community and the municipality. They are the ones who must escalate issues, but the actual service delivery is delivered by the officials of the city as led by the mayoral committee, which is led by the executive mayor. So councillors themselves, their role, of course, is to hold the executive accountable, the same mayoral committee, which is responsible for the actual service delivery. So theirs is more of a watchdog. And a middle person between the community and the city. A watchdog from a council point of view, Section 79 committees and all that to hold the executive accountable. But the executive are the ones who lead the administration that must deliver the actual services. So I wanted to clear that first issue that you are correct. It will be unfair to want to apportion a blame only to councillors, when also we also as the leadership have to take responsibility. For an example, the executive mayor and the members of the mayoral committee, from the ANC point of view, they also account to us as an organization, and we hold them accountable. We have what you call monitoring and evaluation committee, which is alliance-led in Johannesburg, that meets on a quarterly basis to assess the work that they are doing. And we must take responsibility, because we also have a role to play to ensure that service delivery goes to communities. But also, not only councillor structures of the ANC. We are clear that branches of the African National Congress, if we say this branch is a functional branch, they must be at the center of service delivery. It must be their role, not only councillors, to ensure that services goes to the communities, because they lead the ANC, which is primary objective is to serve the people. So you can't lead the ANC, but you have no ability and passion to service the people.
Secretary, thank you very much for your time. All the best with the meeting today.
All right, no, thanks very much.
Thank you very much there. That's the Secretary of the ANC in Johannesburg, Sasabona Manganye, just giving us his insights and views on some of the topical issues when it comes to the responsibilities and the blame that has been portioned towards the ward councillor, saying that the executive members themselves, the leaders, must take that responsibility. So that's where things are here in Johannesburg, still as we are waiting for the official kickstart of this meeting here, where the Secretary General of Mbalula will be addressing the meeting here in Johannesburg.
All right, Zinigo Mhlaba, we will certainly get those updates from you as soon as those proceedings begin.